I'm Denise with Artist Heart Paint Party. You have to customize it. Make something that you like. Make it personal to you. However that is. Oh! That's so cute! I love his little hat. You could be painting your bunny in. This is a pretty spring bunny, and I think that nice, lighter, softer colors look really nice for spring pastel. As big or as small as you want it.
Hey, Nisi.
Hey, Rach.
Can you slow down a little bit?
Sure thing. Actually, I thought it was almost looking like a butterfly, but I thought it would be cool, and I had an apple today, so I saved the core.
That's a great.
I wasn't sure if it would work or not, but I thought I'd give it a try.
Yeah, I really like that you're reusing the material that might not seem to have a purpose. It might have otherwise been thrown out.
Right. Well, hi, you guys. I'm Denise with Artist at Heart, and I'm so happy to be here with you. And I just really wanted to talk with you guys about my favorite supplies, because that's probably the number one question I get is what supplies I'm using, how am I using it, what size am I using, right? So I want to share a few things with you, and I'm going to create an artwork as well, because you know what? It's that time, right? We're rolling into the holiday season. Can you guys believe it? I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. It was a chilly, damp day, actually last few days. So I have been busy creating art, and I want to share again with you guys some of my favorites and explain a few things as we get going. So canvas comes in pads, really thin if you're going to create a lot. Canvas comes thick on a frame, right? Oops, there goes. So that's really nice. When I do in-person paint parties, I'm using this. Now, if I'm doing an in-person paint party and let's say I have a corporate event and they're all traveling and in from out of town and they've got to pack their canvas, a lot of times I use canvas panels. So again, like this, let me show you guys real quick what a canvas panel is, because these are just like really common questions that I get. What's a canvas panel? What's the difference between a canvas panel and a canvas pad? So if you guys are watching on Amazon, I'm highlighting it for you. Okay, so these are canvas panels. So that it's actually still in the package. So do you see how thin they are? So they're canvas, but they're really, really thin. These are awesome. So again, if you're going to paint a lot, these are great because they don't take up a lot of space. But if you're going to do like a paint party with people that are going to travel with it, panels are awesome because they're super thin. Now, again, if you are going to create all the time, and like you guys, right now I have about 200 of these, okay? I give them away all the time, but they do take up space, but they look really nice. So I definitely change my paintings around my house to go with the holidays. And but again, these are just a little bit thicker, so they're going to take more space. That's a regular canvas. Now, canvas pads are awesome, especially if you're creating all the time and they're really thin and durable. Hold on, I'm going to show you. All right, let me show you my canvas pad. So again, this will help you guys when you're trying to figure out what supplies to use. I know it really, so many times people want a very specific supply list, but I'm all about use what you have or use what you like. So these are awesome for, again, if you're creating, sketching, they're very durable. So it's the mixed media one is my favorite because you can use any supplies in it. They don't warp. Let's see if I got any good. And you can rip them out, of course, as well. But this is an acrylic painting I did. Okay. That's in the canvas pad. It didn't warp at all. Like, you know how sometimes if you paint on paper that's not thick enough. Again, this is canvas. So you guys, this is really good for any type. That's when it says mixed media, that means you can use any supplies on something like that. Now they also make a fabulous watercolor tablet as well. So this one is made specifically for watercolor paint. So if you're not sure the difference between watercolor paint and acrylic paint, watercolor paint is much more, here's another one. Okay, so watercolor paint is much more transparent Watercolor paint's more transparent than acrylic, and my favorite is acrylic. Okay, I'm kind of a messy artist, not a kind of. I'm really a messy artist, and I like to paint where it's opaque. That means it's not see through. Okay, so I am going to use acrylics tonight. Now, again, this is a painting you guys can do with whatever supplies that you have. So I am going to show you. I'm going to do the background. So whenever you're painting and creating, I want you guys to think about the colors that you're going to use. So you can use any colors that you want. You want to have some contrast. So my ghost is definitely going to be white, and my cat's going to be black, and my pumpkin's going to be orange, but you can make yours purple. So my background, I'm going to do gold, okay? Because I think gold is um, cool for the holiday. All right, so this is what I'm going to use. This is Deco Art Extra Sheen. It's actually 24 karat gold. Eee, it's so pretty. Okay, metallic, right? So I'm going to give it a little shake. Now, when you guys use acrylics in a bottle like this, it's about a medium bodied acrylic paint. That means that it's a little bit transparent, and you can layer it so that it's a little bit more opaque. So when it's in a bottle like this, again, it's like a medium bodied acrylic paint, and it's a little bit transparent. So again, if you want it to be more opaque, which means you can't see through it, you would add a few layers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do horizontal brush strokes. My brush is dry. My canvas is dry. Okay, I'm going to paint right over my lines. So again, I can still see. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. So always use a really good pencil to sketch, right? These are my favorites. These are really strong, awesome pencils. I'm a teacher too. So yeah, those little sparkly unicorn pencils don't cut it. And then I like to trace over my design with a Sharpie, okay? And I use the fine point Sharpie, and then I paint right over it. So again, I'm now using the gold. Isn't that pretty? And you can make it as transparent or as opaque as you want to. Now, how would I make this more transparent? Well, I could add a little bit of water to it. If I added a little bit of water to it, right, it would be more of the consistency of watercolor paint. Now, I'm not really too concerned about going inside the lines because I'm going to paint over it. So don't, this should not take you long to do. Isn't that gold so pretty? Oh my gosh. Think of all the gold things you can paint for the holidays, right? And I like to put it on so that it's not even. I'm using horizontal brush strokes. I like to have that like streaky look to it. And you could change this to have more spider webs, the full moon. You could have a whole family of ghosts, right? I'm going to do the whole background here gold. Of course, you could do this with crayons, markers, colored pencils. I really encourage you to use the supplies that you enjoy. Now, you're not going to get as pretty of a sparkle with a gold crayon that you're going to get with this awesome, where'd my bottle go? Oh, no, that's not it. Oh, man. I told you guys I'm messy. I have so many art supplies around me. Oh, there's the gold sheen. Okay, this stuff really, I love, 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 love that stuff. I'll keep it right there so I remember where I put it. How's that? All right. Is that enough bling for you guys? See how it's kind of uneven? See, I like it uneven like that. I'm going to do the other side real quick too. So again, my brush is dry with just the gold on it. But if you want it to be more transparent, add a little bit of water. If you want it to be more opaque, let it dry and then add a second coat to it, right? So the more you add to it, the thicker and more opaque it's going to be. And you guys, even though this bottle is small, it goes really far. I did not use that much of it. So this, and my canvas that I have is big, right? So and the way the light's hitting the easel, it's looking like it's glowing, doesn't it? So I'm going to do like purple down here. Purple and gold look good together. But again, you guys customize it to your favorite colors. You just have to think what color is going to look good with that, right? So here, look at that gold. Is that pretty? I like it being uneven with texture. And I try to make mine different, like look a little bit different than my sample too. All right, so let's do, okay, let me show you. So that was like a medium bodied acrylic paint, right? Whenever you have acrylic in a bottle, it's like a medium bodied. So it probably will need a couple coats. When you use a heavy bodied, it's in a tube. So this is going to be thicker. The pigment's going to be more intense, and usually you can get away with one coat. So I love, oops, let me highlight it for you guys so you can see it. Sometimes I forget to do that. So I'm doing my best here. So again, you guys can use, so these are the smaller tubes, which I really like the smaller ones that come, this one, like 24, look at that, 24 colors. That's what I have like all over here. So you don't have to mix, but one of my favorite things to do is mixing. Now, if you're going to paint a lot like me, you might want to get the big jumbo box, right? So these are 2.5 fluid ounces. But again, when I say like the ones in the tube, they are thicker, like the consistency of toothpaste. So the pigment's going to be more intense, and it's going to cover more. It's going to be more opaque than the medium body, where you're probably going to end up needing 2 coats for it. All right, so let's move on. I'm going to do purple. I want to do purple for this part. So let's see, let's find a good purple. How about if we try, sometimes when I use purple on the camera, it looks, this is called blue violet. That's pretty. Sometimes it looks brown on the camera, but we're going to give it a shot and see. And I'm going to show you guys the difference between a medium bodied and a heavy bodied. All right, so now I'm using the Crafts for All. Look at that. Oh my gosh. See, now it looks like dark brown, doesn't it? I'm going to have to, but do you see how covering it is? It's actually purple. Well, now you can see it's purple. I'll thin it out so it looks more purple. So see, that's because it's a thicker bodied paint. And again, I'm just using horizontal brush strokes. So, you know, to me, like Halloween is gold and orange and purple, black. Those are like great Halloween colors. And I do like to see the texture of the brush stroke because I think it makes the painting more interesting. I also like to wrap the paint. If you're using a canvas, right, it's going to have a thickness to it. So I like to wrap the paint around the edge and the sides. I just think it looks a little bit nicer, but you don't have to do that. And again, I'm just going to keep going with my purple. I'm going to put a little purple down here. I'm not going to worry if I go inside my pumpkin because I'm going to cut. So again, that's the awesome part about acrylic, is that the acrylic will cover it up. Now, if I'm using watercolor paint, it's going to be more transparent, right? All right, let's move that box so you can see that better. And I love painting because it's relaxing, right? Just don't worry about the outcome. It's more about the process than the product. It's just relaxing, enjoying what you're doing. And you guys, the more you do it, the better you're going to get at it. You know, you got to get a feel for your products. And I would just experiment with different supplies. I'm going to show you guys some more supplies. I'm surrounded by supplies here. So again, I like that gold look and that like purple look. All right, so let's see. what else I want to show you guys. So this is the bigger box. Okay. And again, if you're going to paint and mix your own paints, like this is the way to go because I paint every single day. So the bigger tubes are great. The little tubes are great too to experiment with. And 24 colors, you get, just like an amazing assortment of colors. All right. Oh yeah, where's my cool markers? Oh my gosh. Where are they? Oh, they're right here. Okay, you guys. So let me just, I don't have, it's like a huge box of markers that I was just playing with. So again, another, look at this. This is just all the oranges and pinks and reds. Oh, I love these. These are so fun. One day I'm just going to do a project with just markers. So actually Tuesday we're doing dart frogs and they're really colorful with black. So I think I'm going to use these, but these are heat prone markers and the colors are amazing and they're double tipped. So you guys can use one side like that. And then one day I'm just going to do an art project and then a fine tip. These are really good on the canvas pad or on paper, tag board, heavy stock paper, coloring books. These are great for that. They're not great for canvas, like regular canvas. That's made for paint, right? So, hey Lola. So you guys, hi everybody. Thanks for watching. Lola's one of our subscribers. All right. So what else? All right. So again, I like to sketch out first in pencil, and then I use a Sharpie to trace over my design, and then I fill it in with acrylics. The Sharpies, again, are so awesome because they won't smudge or run, right? So it's a permanent marker. So I can sketch it all out. And later, if I wait for it to dry and you don't have power, oh no. Oh my gosh, they must be watching on their phone, right? You guys must be watching on your phone. I'm sorry you don't have power. That stinks. I'm glad you're watching me while you don't have power. I'll be thinking and praying for you guys. That stinks. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh man, I know that there's bad storms. I'm in Cleveland, Ohio, you guys. So the weather here has been, it's not storming, but it's just cold and wet and rainy, and it has been it's like Halloween weather. What can I say? It's like Halloween weather right now. So, all right. And I am going to do next, I'm going to do my pumpkin. I keep pushing that in the way, but I want to do my pumpkin. So I'm going to go back, and what I want to do is show you guys also. Remember I was talking about the thinner paints? So when you get it in a bottle, and I got to find it. I kind of came on like just as a surprise. This was not planned. I was like, oh, I'm gonna hop on and do a quick project. So because I'm doing a live event on Tuesday with the Greater Cleveland Aquarium, and we're doing poison dart frogs. And again, I'm getting these messages about what supplies to use, and I'm like, just use what you guys love. But apple barrel, again, is another example of, you can get a bunch of great colors, but it's a thinner paint, right? So and they're non-toxic. So I just love them. But again, when it's in a bottle, it's more of a medium bodied paint. So it's going to be a little bit thinner. When you get it in a tube, it's going to be a thicker consistency. So you probably just need one coat. Okay. If you want to add two, you can add two as well. So I am going to jump in and do my pumpkin. All right. And again, so I want you guys to notice my brush stroke follows whatever it is that I am creating, right? So now I'm going to start curving along the pumpkin here. And I'm going to outline it again with black. So I'm not real concerned about going in the line. I just think painting is really relaxing. Coloring, making art. I've done it since I was a kid. I've always found it without knowing that it was therapeutic, as I was a kid, I was just always found myself drawing, doodling, even when I was in class and I wasn't supposed to be doodling, you know, I was supposed to be studying or taking notes. I found myself drawing. Sometimes I was drawing the teacher and it wasn't flattering, but it kept me busy. Many times I had my notebook or my drawings taken away from me. Now, if you guys, so many parents out there love like not messy products, very neat products, especially if you have little ones. So I'll show you the next thing. Did you guys ever use solid paint sticks? They are awesome. So I'm a certified art teacher too. I taught art in Cleveland for 20 years. And I will tell you, we didn't have half the products. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. That was Ocean. Thank you. All right. So, yes, when I was a kid, yeah, we had Crayola crayons and pencils. We had the basics, but we didn't have all kinds of cool stuff like there is today. And so one of my other favorite, let's see what I got on my, if you guys aren't watching on Amazon, I am on Amazon showing my products just so you guys have an idea of my favorite stuff. So if you guys don't know what solid paint sticks are, these are great for little kids. Well, not even any kid, because kids that are teenagers love using them too. All right, so they almost look like lipstick, okay? Let me get them. All right, so they're washable and they're tempera and they're thick and creamy. Like this. I should get a better color, but this was just the first one that came out. Look at this. So this is a solid paint stick, okay? And again, it's super creamy and it goes on really nice. And again, this is a product that I would use on a piece of paper, or I would use it like in a sketchbook, okay? And again, super clean, solid, doesn't go anywhere, washable. Get a bunch of colors. They're awesome. And again, I have a subscription group and the kids all have these and they love them. So it's any age, right? So those are awesome too. You guys, just so you know, I'm not usually really good at talking about all the products, so I'm going to try to hit them all. Easels are awesome. Okay. Working flat is fine too, but especially if you're going to go outside, I think easels are awesome. Don't have to have an easel, but I love using an easel. And again, I do paint parties in person. So I have about 200 easels in my garage. Okay. Is there anything other in oh yeah, I got it. Here again, these are my favorites for Halloween and the holidays. But how about some neon brights? I got a neon brights, neon glow in the dark paint. So this, oh, I forgot to add that photo. Anyway, I have one of these that glows in the dark. So how cool would that be? Let me see if I can figure it out. If you painted, like outlined it with the glow in the dark neon paint, right? And you guys can, or colored in certain areas that it glowed. I have pictures of it. I just don't know if I could do it right now while I'm live. I forgot. Oh, technology. Again, this was kind of on the whim. I was like, oh, I'm just going to go live and show some of my cool stuff. I mean, like these products, because they're my favorites. I love supplies. If you guys could see this room, it's like one big art explosion. Oh, here it is. Okay, let me see if I can post this. Hold on. I'm really slow at this stuff, but I do my best, right? All right, hold on. Let me see if I can add this. We'll see. This is where you see my expertise technology. Oh yeah. All right. Here, I'm going to show you guys. You ready? So this is it. Again, you guys can use neon brights Check it out. Make it glow in the dark. How about that? Is that not fun? And then put glitter on the spider web. Put glitter. Ooh, that's a glitter Mosh Posh. I'll show you that in a little bit. So again, I just wanted to share that with you guys because it's pretty cool, right? All right, let's keep going. Let me finish my pumpkin. I'm talking so much. Usually I'm doing the art class and I forget about talking about all the supplies. So tonight I really was like, I'm going to try to focus. I'm a little like squirrel, squirrel. So I just look at my brush. I just scooped up some white and some orange, okay? And look, my brush is just going to follow the shape of the pumpkin again. You see that? Because I like that streaky look. It gives it some texture, some dimension. Put a little over here too. I could always add more orange to it, but I think it just makes it look a little bit nicer. Gives it some form. Put a little bit more orange on my brush. And again, I'll outline it later with some black. Do you like that white in there? Yeah? Okay. And notice I haven't touched the black yet. Why haven't I not touched the black yet? Because it gets everywhere and I'm messy. So I know people love to start their painting with black, but I don't. I try to wait till the end. Okay. Let's go back to our paints. Okay. So now I'm going to do green. Let's find a good green. This is a fun green. This is emerald green, one of my favorite colors because it's like bright and fun. Okay. You can add yellow to it. You could do it two-tone. Dry brush. See that? That's my emerald. And it looks so much darker on the camera. I could put a little white in there too. Here, I'll put a little white on my brush again. Give it a little highlight. What do you think? See that? A little highlight. Does that look better with the highlight? So it's not just like a flat green? What do you think? All right. So now, you guys, I'm going to go to the black. Okay. I could probably put a second coat of purple on, but I could do that later. So let's go to black, black, black. That's gray. Where's my black? I'm going to get organized one of these days. I need like someone to help me get organized and do technology. I'll paint. Someone can run the technology and keep me organized. I have a little sister and she is a teacher too, but she's way more organized than me. Okay, how come I can't find my black? Oh, dear Lord. Are you guys organized? I love organized people. I try. I really do. It just, some people think it should come naturally. It does not come naturally to me at all. All right, so now I'm going to do my eyeballs. Again, you guys can add a baby ghost if you want to. You could put eyelashes on your ghost, right? You guys can, your cat doesn't have to be black, but you know, it is Halloween. You can make a totally different face on your pumpkin. You could put lights in it and inside. It's a little crooked. Better? To our cat black. Oh, I forgot this part. Look, I forgot this purple part right in there. I was like, oh, that's the table. And the cat tail. Yeah, I want to do that purple, but so you know what would happen if I just started painting that purple, that black would get everywhere. So I'm going to come back to it. I'm going to let it dry and I'm going to move on, right? Let's finish the cat head. I'm not even going to worry about the whiskers. I'm going to paint right over them and I'm going to go back to it later. And you could do your nose pink. You could do your nose orange. You could do the nose gray. You can leave it white. All right. Now I'm going to use a smaller brush for the details, like outlining if I want to do bats, which you can always use your Sharpie too, going over the spider web, doing the details on the face. The green, you want to use a small brush for the green in the eyes. I'm going to mix up that emerald green with some white. In here. Ooh, that would be a good place for the glow in the dark paint too. I can add that later. What did I do with the nose? I'm going to do, how about, I'll do orange since I have orange out. This one's pink and this one's orange. What do you think? Which one do you like better? Mm-mm-mm. All right. So let's go over here. Mark Kessler says, checking in. Hey, Mark Kessler. Thanks for checking in. And again, you guys can use a small brush for this, or you could use that Sharpie. But if you're going to use the Sharpie, wait for your acrylic paint to dry, because you're just going to ruin your Sharpie if you use it on top of wet acrylic. Okay? It's called patience. I know it's hard. That's why I'm saying a lot of times people do not want to wait to, isn't this spider disgusting? Can you guys see it? Ugh, I don't like spiders. And this is the time of year for spiders because they love that dampness, don't they? Nasty. You could color the teeth in. You can leave it just outline. Right? Because it's your artwork. So you see where I went in the line? I'm just going to go over that. Watch. And that is the nice part about acrylic is it's covering, it's opaque. So again, I'm using the Crafts for All heavy-bodied acrylic, so it covers up anywhere I went inside the line, which is quite a few places. And again, if you guys don't have a steady hand, okay, so it would be easier like to be, thank you, Ocean, for following me. And I appreciate it. So you guys, if you don't have a steady hand, you can always, always, always use the Sharpie to outline. And again, you just got to wait for it to dry. You could do the whole thing in markers. I'm trying to find another product for you guys. Okay. So, because I really need a break. Drink time. So, all right, you guys, one of my favorite, yum. If you've never tried Propel, it's really awesome. And it has, if you can get it open, it's really not that hard. I'm just like tired and it's late at night. Okay, so 0 calories. And it's got 0 sugar and it's loaded with electrolytes. So this is my new favorite drink. Sometimes I have to take a drink because I'm losing my voice because I'm talking so much. All right. So what did I not do yet? I didn't finish outlining. So let's finish outlining. And I can even add the lines down the pumpkins. See, I could just make them go down like that. I could just make this one over here. See that? And see how they're different, you guys? Of course, I like to make them different. So I'm actually doing this at an in-person party on Wednesday. And I like to bring a couple of samples just to show them that it's going to be different than mine. Right? Even mine are not exactly the same because it's an original artwork. It's not going to be exactly the same. It's not like a, it's not a Xerox copy. It's not, you guys are hand making this. I got to do that purple part, remember? You guys were supposed to remind me. This is purple. This is like the little vine on the stem. Oh yeah, and then the string, the spider, what do you call it? Did you ever like walk into a spider web? Ew, it's disgusting. And you think it's like living in your hair somewhere. It's gross. Again, I'm just not a fan of spiders. But to each his own. I think there are some people that like spiders. I'm just not one of them. All right. Now, you guys want to put bats in the sky or again a full moon? Maybe this one. How about here? We'll put like a bat over here. Does that look like a little bat? Kind of, sort of. Oh yeah, in the middle of the cat's eye. And the whiskers. So the middle of the eye, I'm going to do black. And again, let's just use a real fine brush for the white whiskers. Do I even have white out yet? Not like, like my white acrylic. Can you see that? My Crafts for All acrylic white. All right. Oops, there it goes. Okay, so this is my Crafts for All white, and I'm just going to get a real little brush, and I'm going to do some whiskers for my kitty. And you guys should name your cat. What's your cat's name? Scary, spooky, chicken? My cat named Chicken. How about that? So real light, wispy little lines. Little wispy lines. Does he look scared? And you guys could add like a little shadow underneath them if you want to. Here, like I could put a little shadow under my kitty cat. Again, just using some horizontal lines, black paint. You could put a little shadow on your pumpkin. See that? You want to add a moon, you could put a moon in the sky. And I want to show you guys again, because it's cool. You guys like glitter like I like glitter? I like glitter. One of my favorite products. Oh, there it is. Okay. So this is one of my favorite products, which is around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay. Ooh, Mosh Posh glitter. So this stuff makes, it's a great non-toxic product. So it's glue and it's got glitter in it. So it doesn't go everywhere. All right. So one of the things as a teacher, parents hated it, the custodian hated it when the glitter went everywhere. So this is actually built in to the glue. All right. And it sparkles and it looks amazing. So I'm going to, now if I did it now wet, it would look like white glue. So I'm going to show you again that picture so you guys can see the glitter on there? You don't want to put it on until your acrylic paint is dry, right? And if you guys want to add the neon glow in the dark paint too, you can add that as well. Okay, so again, Mod Podge glitter, you wait for it to dry, you add it on there, it'll make it sparkle. It's really, really pretty. If you guys want to add the neon, you can do that as well. Add the neon by itself or on top, but wait for your base coat to dry. So if I'm going to make this glow in the dark, like let's say I want to outline everything with the glow in the dark, I want to make sure that it's dry. Otherwise, everything's just going to smudge. All right. Love the gold. Yeah, me too. I love that gold. I think it's so pretty. So you guys, Mod Podge also comes with not glitter, right? So again, it's like a glue, but if you like to decoupage, craft, great for kids, great for scrapbooking, great for sealing something, love it. So again, it comes not sparkly and sparkly. Love the sparkles. I'm kind of a glitter girl. What can I say? And then, let's see what else I got for you guys. All right, I already talked about the panels, but I'm going to show you one more time. Let's recap. And then I'm going to show you my face paint. But I don't remember where I put the panels. So maybe I won't show you. Oh, there they are. Okay, recap. So canvas, regular canvas that comes on a frame, right? This is the back of it. So you guys, canvas is just muslin fabric. On the back of it, it's unfinished. It has a wooden frame, staple gunned to it, and then it has gesso over it. See where it's white here? So this is the same fabric. It's just got gesso, which holds like a primer. It holds the acrylic paint on there. But if you are traveling or you're having a space with issue and you want something much thinner, again, like when I do my art parties with like a corporate event and they're all traveling, this is much better. So this is a canvas panel. Do you see how thin they are? So it's still canvas, but it's really thin. So again, this is great if you don't want to take up a lot of space, or if you are traveling, and it's really light, super durable, holds acrylic paint great. And let's see what else. Oh, I'm going to show you guys my face paint in a minute, but I want to go back to the book. Okay, if you're going to create all the time, I don't know what that was. If you're going to create all the time, use the mixed media. Mixed media, again, means you can use any supplies. I can use colored pencils. This is those paint sticks I showed you guys. Those Starry Night's my favorite. Okay, Van Gogh, love Starry Night. This is those temper paint sticks that I was showing you guys. Very neat. Look, no smudge, nothing. So if I was using oil pastels, these would smear all over and my hands would be a mess. These are those solid temper paint sticks. Love these. And again, it's on the mixed media canvas pad. Love it. Okay, let's end the night with this because it's Halloween. Okay, you guys, this is just my personal opinion about Halloween, that I love it, okay? But I got to find it first. Again, if you're watching on a different channel, on Amazon, I'm highlighting all of the products that I'm talking about. So we're streaming right now to Facebook, YouTube, and Amazon. But on Amazon, I'm able to tag the products so you can actually see what I'm talking about. So, okay. So, for Halloween, when you get like really nice costumes for the kids and then they don't wear them, they wear them for all of a New York minute and then they take them off, right? So, like, I love giving out candy and I love the kids coming to the door, but half the time the parents carrying the costume and the kids got the bag of candy, right? So that's why I love face paint. And it's got to be good face paint that doesn't come off or doesn't drive the kids nuts with the texture, right? So this is, oh my gosh, the best face paint, okay? So it's made for kids, non-toxic, and I should do it again tonight, but I painted my face the other day on camera, and colorful art. Okay, it's got beautiful colors. Look at this. Okay, so the other day I was painting my face, and I could do it real quick. Let me see if I have a cup. Hold on. Give me a sec. I thought I had a couple. All right, there goes my dirty paintbrushes. Hold on. Hey, did I mention how messy I was? That's what I'm trying not to do. I'm trying to be neat. It doesn't come easy. Hold on, because I forgot the water. You can't use the face paint without water. So again, I'm thinking you want a nice, inexpensive way to, have a Halloween costume. Paint your face. Paint your kid's face. You can do it. It's really not that hard. Find an image that you really like. Okay, so I'm going to use the black. So it's solid, all right? So you can't spill it. I'll find a way though. No, I'm just kidding. And they come out, which is actually really cool. And I'm going to use a paintbrush. And then I'm going to go take a shower. All right, let's see. Hold on a second. Let me find a good. Let's see if I can. What do you think? You want to see the cat face or you want to see the spider web? We could do the spider web. The spider web might be easier since we're live and all. Right? How did I do that? It's so hard to paint on camera because it's like opposite. Oh my gosh. That doesn't even look like a spider web. It's so hard. See, I was trying to go the other direction. I'm probably better off doing a cat nose. But you guys, like, I've used other face paint where it gets so dry and itchy This is really, I forget that it's actually even on my face. I don't know if I could actually do a spider web because do you guys know how like the computer's opposite? It's hard. Maybe I'll do a cat nose. I should have done it pink. Now I look like a dog. Don't I? I look like a puppy. No judgment here. I'm just showing you how nice these work. All right, let's make it look a little cuter. Okay, this is hard. This is harder than I thought to do this on camera. But at least you get the idea. Super easy, non-toxic. I can barely tell it's on my face, even though, it doesn't look. Let me give myself a little whisker. I still look like a dog. Again, do it in a mirror, not on a live stream, right? And then it's got a lid to it. Here's the little lid. So it can stay, you can use it again next year. All right, so you put the lid on. You got all these amazing colors. You could do a skeleton with this nice white. You can do, a dog, like you could do a pumpkin face. Okay, you guys can do whatever you want to. But this is great for Halloween. Awesome. Or even if you're doing like a festival and you want to do face painting, this is just a great face painting kit. Again, the paint feels great on my skin. It doesn't get crusty. Or last year I painted my whole face blue and it was all cracking and I could not wait to wash it off. The other day I went downstairs and I totally forgot I had it on. So I highly recommend this. Again, whether it's for Halloween or a party, right? It's just a cool little set to get. So I think I talked about anything. You guys got any questions for me? All right. Great product. Paint sticks. My heat throne markers are awesome too. If you guys have like those doodling books, you like to doodle, and adult coloring books, I have like 3 racks of different colors, but I don't know where they are because I bet you they're downstairs. I was using them to color and I was like, oh my gosh, these are so pretty. So actually, you know what I didn't put in my carousel, but I was coloring in my coloring book. Hold on one second. All right. I forgot to add these to I should add them. Where's now I lost my phone. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's see if I could add these. So I love these hardcover sketchbooks. Let me see if I can add them real quick. Sometimes they come up and sometimes they don't. Here we go. Okay. Now I can go back. Let's see. Now I could show you because I was using my sketchbooks for my markers. So here's these. They come in a set of 2. They're awesome. So again, if you like to doodle and you want to do it in a sketchbook, okay, nice, acid-free. That means it doesn't fade. 75 pounds. Nice to use markers on. So I'm getting ready for my art class, which is Tuesday, and we're doing poison dart frogs. So I sketched out my poison dart frogs that I'm going to be coloring in again in my sketchbook, but I love these, and I'm going to use those heat thrown colored markers. But I set them out because I was going to color it, and then I decided to come on and jump on live. So, but I do love these. These are great. It comes in a set of 2. I'm going to be sketching in them. And again, I'm going to go live again, you guys, on Tuesday, 9:30 a.m. live with the Greater Cleveland Aquarium. All these are recorded for you guys. You can watch them at any time. I'm Denyse with Artist at Heart Paint Party. I will see you again real soon. God bless you guys, and thanks for watching. And stay safe if you don't have power. Okay, I know there's some bad storms out there, but they're going to be gone by Halloween.